Pause everything for a moment. Right now, in this very second, something extraordinary is happening. This is not just another video. It's your divine invitation to a breakthrough that's been waiting for you. What makes this message unlike anything you've ever heard before? This is not just a feel-good moment or a temporary pick-me-up. What you're about to hear is a revelation so powerful, it has the potential to change everything: your finances, your mindset, your purpose. This isn't a coincidence. It's divine alignment. Think about your journey. Every victory, every setback, every moment you've doubted or believed, each one has been leading you to this exact moment. Right now, the Creator is orchestrating a plan so intricate, so purposeful, that it's impossible to ignore. What if everything you've been through has prepared you for this moment of clarity and abundance? This video is more than just a message. It's a lifeline. It's a chance to understand why your struggles mattered, why your faith has carried you this far, and why now is the time to step into the blessings meant for you. You'll learn how gratitude and faith unlock the floodgates of divine abundance, how God's timing is aligning perfectly with your life, and why this breakthrough is yours to claim. Chosen one. What if today is the day everything changes? What if this is the moment you've been praying for? Before we go further, let's prepare our hearts and minds, because what you're about to receive will require faith, focus, and an open spirit. Are you ready? Let's dive in. Gratitude and faith, the foundation of your breakthrough. Have you ever wondered why some people seem to walk in unshakable peace even when life throws them challenges? What if I told you the secret is something you already have but may not be using to its full potential? That secret is gratitude, and it holds the power to unlock blessings beyond your wildest dreams. Let me share a story. Imagine a farmer standing in a drought-stricken field. The land looks barren, the skies refuse to open, and yet this farmer stands there with his hands lifted high, giving thanks for the rain he cannot see. He prepares the soil, plants the seeds, and waters the ground in faith. To an outsider, this may seem foolish, but then something miraculous happens. The rain comes, not in a drizzle, but in a downpour so abundant that it floods every corner of his land. This is the power of gratitude combined with faith. The farmer didn't wait for the rain to give thanks. He gave thanks as if the rain had already come. Gratitude isn't just about acknowledging blessings. It's about expecting them. The Bible tells us in 1 Thessalonians 5:18, "Give thanks in all circumstances, for this is God's will for you in Christ Jesus." Notice it doesn't say to give thanks only when life is good, but in all circumstances. Why? Because gratitude shifts your perspective, opening your heart to see not just what is, but what could be. Think about your own life for a moment. How often do we focus on what's missing instead of appreciating what we already have? What if, instead of lamenting the struggles, we started thanking God for the blessings He's preparing, even the ones we cannot yet see? Gratitude is the key, but faith is the bridge that carries you from where you are to where you're meant to be. Faith isn't just believing in what's possible, it's acting as if it's already yours. Now, faith is the confidence in what we hope for and assurance about what we do not see, says Hebrews 11:01. When gratitude and faith align, something extraordinary happens. The impossible becomes possible. Every delay, every closed door, every hardship you've faced has been refining you, much like fire purifies gold. God has been preparing you for this exact moment. And now, the floodgates of heaven are about to burst open. Are you ready? If this resonates with your spirit, comment 77 below as your declaration of readiness. What are you grateful for today? Write it in the comments. It could be something as small as the air you breathe or as big as the dreams in your heart. Now that we've anchored ourselves in gratitude and faith, the foundation has been laid for something truly miraculous. Let's dive deeper into the breakthrough that's already unfolding in your life. The financial breakthrough is coming. Pause for a second. Can you feel it? That shift in the air, that undeniable sense that something big is about to happen? This is your moment. The financial breakthrough you've been praying for isn't just near, it's already set in motion. The doors you thought were permanently locked, They're about to swing wide open. Let me tell you a story. Your story. Maybe it feels like you've been climbing uphill for what seems like forever. The nights you spent worrying about how to make ends meet. The silent tears you've cried when no one else was watching. The prayers you whispered when you felt too exhausted to keep going. Here's the truth. Those moments weren't wasted. Not a single tear, not a single sacrifice went unnoticed. God saw it all. He sees the depth of your heart, the faith you've clung to even when your circumstances screamed otherwise. Think about it. What if every challenge, every setback, was actually preparing you for this breakthrough? Just like gold is purified through fire, you've been refined. Now the blessings that were always meant for you are ready to flow. Close your eyes for a moment and imagine this. Blessings pouring into your life like a downpour after a long drought. It's not just a sprinkle, it's a flood so abundant it fills every corner of your life. Suddenly, opportunities you never thought possible are within your grasp. This isn't just about wealth, it's about stepping into a flow of abundance so vast, it transforms not only your bank account, but your mindset, your relationships, and your purpose. Have you ever wondered why now? Why you? Let me answer that, because this is your time. This isn't a stroke of luck, and it's certainly not a coincidence. It's part of a divine plan, one that's been intricately designed just for you. Proverbs 10:22 reminds us, "The blessing of the Lord brings wealth without painful toil for it." What does that mean? It means the abundance coming your way is not the result of endless hustle or luck. It's a gift, a divine confirmation of the faith and perseverance you've shown through every challenge. Reassurance. Your efforts were not in vain. You may have questioned yourself, why am I still struggling? Will things ever change? Let me assure you, your waiting has not been in vain. Every sacrifice you've made, every prayer you've spoken, every act of faith you've taken, it's all been leading to this moment. Romans 8:28 says, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him." The struggles you've faced weren't roadblocks, they were stepping stones. They've shaped you into someone who's ready to receive this blessing. Picture this. A chain that's held you back for years suddenly breaks. The weight you've carried, fear, debt, doubt, is lifted. Imagine walking through doors you thought would never open. Opportunities, resources, and peace flooding into your life. This isn't a faint hope. This is a divine certainty. Isaiah 43:19 declares, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." God is making a way for you where there seemed to be no way. Do you feel it? That stirring in your spirit? It's time to declare your readiness. Drop a 77 in the comments as your bold statement of faith, your signal to the universe that you are ready to step into this blessing. Each comment, each declaration, is an act of alignment with what's coming. But let me tell you something even greater. This breakthrough isn't just about finances. It's about stepping into a life of purpose, freedom, and joy. It's about becoming the person God created you to be. What's next? Let's uncover the true meaning of this abundance and how it will transform every corner of your life. Divine abundance beyond money. Imagine a life where peace flows like a river, where joy isn't fleeting but an overflowing spring, and where your purpose feels as clear as the morning sun. What if I told you that this isn't just a dream, it's God's promise for you? Today you'll discover why abundance isn't just about money, but about stepping into the fullness of His divine plan for your life. Are you ready to let go of fear, scarcity, and doubt? Because what's waiting for you is far more extraordinary than you can imagine. Picture this. A man stands in a barren desert, parched and weary. He's been walking for days, clinging to the hope that an oasis lies ahead. Just as he feels he can't take another step, he sees it. A stream bursting forth from the ground, quenching his thirst and bringing life to the wasteland. This is the story of abundance. A story that begins in scarcity but ends in God's overflow. It's not just about wealth. It's about stepping into the kind of freedom that transforms your heart, your mind, and your purpose. For too long, many of us have wandered in our own deserts, believing lies like, there isn't enough, or I'm not enough. But Psalm 23:01 reminds us of a deeper truth. The Lord is my shepherd, I lack nothing. Think about that for a moment. Lack is an illusion. When God leads, there's always enough. Enough love, enough purpose, enough provision. Have you ever felt stuck, like no matter how hard you work, the breakthrough never comes? Maybe you've prayed for financial freedom, for healing in your relationships, or for clarity in your purpose. Those prayers haven't been ignored. They've been preparing you, just as the Israelites wandered the desert before entering the Promised Land. Your struggles have been shaping you for something far greater. Here's the shift. True abundance starts in the mind and heart, not in your bank account. It's about breaking free from the scarcity mindset that tells you to hoard, fear, and cling to what little you have. Instead, God is calling you to trust Him, to step boldly into the life He's prepared for you. Have you been missing the signs of abundance? Do you remember the last time something unexpected blessed your life? Maybe it was a small kindness from a stranger, an opportunity that came out of nowhere, or simply the strength to face another day. These are signs of God's provision. The question is, are you ready to notice? Isaiah 43:19 declares, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up, do you not perceive it?" Right now, God is moving in ways you cannot see, preparing blessings that will not only meet your needs, but overflow into every corner of your life. What does this abundance look like? It's the kind of freedom that lets you wake up without fear of tomorrow. It's relationships filled with love and purpose. It's opportunities that align perfectly with the gifts God has given you. It's a life where your cup overflows, not just for your benefit, but so you can pour into others. This isn't about chasing material wealth. It's about walking in alignment with God's purpose and trusting that He will provide everything you need along the way. As your mindset shifts from lack to abundance, you'll notice transformation everywhere. Your finances begin to stabilize because you approach them with wisdom and trust. Your relationships deepen because you stop operating from fear and start giving freely. Your opportunities multiply because you've opened yourself to God's timing and plans. How will you use your abundance? When the blessings come, and they will, how will you use them? Will you cling to them out of fear, or will you let them flow through you to bless others? Proverbs 10:22 says, "The blessing of the Lord brings wealth without painful toil for it." This is the kind of abundance God promises. Joyful, overflowing, and without burden. Now is the time to ask yourself, how will I honor God with this abundance? How will I let it transform not just my life, but the lives of those around me? Because true abundance isn't just received, it's shared. Are you ready to receive it? Chosen one, abundance is already on its way. The question is, are you prepared to receive it? What if the only thing standing between you and your breakthrough is your readiness to embrace it? Let's explore how you can align your heart, mind, and spirit to fully step into the overflow waiting for you. This is your moment. Don't let it pass you by. Preparing to receive the There was a man who prayed every night for a breakthrough. He worked tirelessly, hoped endlessly, but somehow the blessings never came. He couldn't understand why. Then one day, he realized something profound. Every time he prayed for abundance, his heart whispered back, "But what if it's too good to be true? What if I'm not enough?" Those whispers of doubt became walls, and those walls kept his blessings at bay. This might feel familiar to you. Maybe you've asked yourself questions like, "Am I ready for this?" Or, "What if I fail once I have it?" These thoughts, these fears can quietly block the flow of blessings meant for you. But here's the truth. You are enough, and God has already prepared the way. Isaiah 43:19 reminds us, "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it? I am making a way in the wilderness and streams in the wasteland." Steps to align with the overflow. Now let's dismantle those barriers together and step into the abundance waiting for you. Here's how. 1. Gratitude, the key to unlock the flow. Each morning, Start with a simple act of gratitude. Look around you. What do you already have that you can thank God for? It could be as small as the breath in your lungs, or as big as a second chance at life. Gratitude isn't just a nice idea, it's a spiritual principle. When you give thanks, you align yourself with abundance. As Philippians 4:6 encourages us, do not be anxious about anything, but in every situation, by prayer and petition, with thanksgiving, present your requests to God. 2. Faith in action. Move toward your dreams. Faith without action is like planting seeds and never watering them. Take one inspired step today, whether it's writing down your goals, making that call, or stepping out of your comfort zone. Know that every action rooted in faith brings you closer to the breakthrough. Remember, James 2:17 says, "Faith by itself, if it is not accompanied by action, is dead." Don't just dream, move, act. Trust. 3. Let go of fear. Trust the source of your blessings. Fear whispers lies like, "What if it doesn't last?" or "What if I mess it up?" But fear is a thief of joy and a barrier to blessings. Today, release it. Trust that God's blessings are not temporary. They are abundant and continuous, designed to overflow into every corner of your life. As 2 Timothy 1:7 declares, "For God has not given us a spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind." Chosen one, can you feel it? The shift is already happening. As you embrace gratitude, act in faith, and let go of fear, the walls begin to crumble, the path ahead becomes clear, and with an open heart and unshakable faith, you are ready to step boldly into the next chapter of your journey, a chapter overflowing with blessings you can't even imagine. Stepping boldly into your season of Stop for a moment. Close your eyes and feel the weight of this truth. You are standing on the edge of something extraordinary. This is not just another day, it's not just another video. This is your moment, a moment where heaven is aligning with your life, preparing to pour out blessings in ways you've only dreamed. What if the very breakthrough you've been praying for isn't just near, but already unfolding? Think about your journey. The struggles you've faced, the nights you cried out for answers, the moments you felt overlooked. Remember the times you questioned if all your efforts were in vain? What you didn't see then, but can sense now, is that every tear, every prayer, and every act of faith has been preparing you for this season of overflow. Let me share a story. In Romans 8:28 we are reminded, "And we know that in all things God works for the good of those who love Him." Even in your hardest moments, God has been working behind the scenes, aligning every detail for your good. Imagine this. You've been walking through a desert, longing for water. Suddenly you see streams springing up in the wilderness, just as Isaiah 43:19 promises. "See, I am doing a new thing. Now it springs up. Do you not perceive it?" That is what's happening in your life right now, a divine shift from lack to abundance. From struggle to overflow. Can you feel it? The tide is turning. The doors that seemed locked are about to swing wide open. This is your season of overflow, a time when blessings will not only meet your needs but surpass them, overflowing into the lives of those around you. The abundance coming your way isn't just about money or material things. It's about freedom. Freedom from fear, freedom to dream bigger, freedom to live boldly in alignment with God's purpose for your life. The blessings you're about to receive will transform your mindset, your relationships, and your purpose. As Proverbs 10:22 declares, "The blessing of the Lord brings wealth without painful toil for it." This is not a temporary fix, it's a divine promise. Do you believe this? Are you ready to step boldly into the life that's been waiting for you? But here's the key: faith. Faith is what unlocks this season of overflow. As James 1:6 reminds us, when you ask, you must believe and not doubt. Doubt acts like a wall, blocking the blessings meant for you. Faith tears down that wall and opens the floodgates of heaven. Today I challenge you. Walk boldly into this season. Dream bigger than you ever have before. Trust that God's provision is limitless and that His blessings will never run dry. Declare it right now. Say it out loud. This is my season of overflow. I am ready to receive all that God has prepared for me. Drop a comment below with 77 as your declaration of faith, signaling to the universe that you are ready for the blessings about to flood your life. Picture this, a life where you are no longer held back by fear or scarcity, where you have the freedom to pursue your dreams, the resources to bless others, and the confidence to walk fully in your divine purpose. That is what overflow looks like. It's not just a blessing for you, but a ripple effect that transforms everyone around you. You are stepping into this season because you are ready. The trials you've faced have refined you. The faith you've held onto has positioned you, and now heaven is ready to pour out blessings that exceed anything you've imagined. As Ephesians 3:20 promises, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, according to his power that is at work within us." Are you ready to see the impossible become possible in your life? It's already happening. As we wrap up, let's seal this moment with faith and gratitude. Take a deep breath and give thanks for what's already on its way. Speak it, claim it, and step boldly into this season of overflow, knowing that the best is yet to come. Chosen one, this is your moment. You've been waiting, praying, and persevering, and now the season of overflow is here. The heavens are opening, and blessings are ready to rain down on your life in ways you can't even imagine. This is your time to rise, to thrive, and to walk boldly into the abundant life God has prepared for you. Let me ask you this. What are you ready to receive in this season? Is it financial freedom, peace of mind, renewed purpose? Drop your answers in the comments below. Share your declaration of faith and claim it with boldness. And if this message has touched your spirit, type 77 as your sign of belief that abundance is already on its way to you. If you found value in this message, hit the like button to amplify its energy and help it reach others who need this truth. Don't keep this breakthrough to yourself. Share this video with someone you know is ready to step into their season of blessings. Subscribe to this channel for more life-changing messages that keep your faith strong and your spirit aligned with God's plan. Thank you for spending these precious moments with us. Your time, your faith, and your engagement mean the world. You are part of a community of believers who are stepping into God's promises, and together, we are spreading light and hope to countless others. Remember, this isn't the end. It's the beginning of something extraordinary. Walk boldly, trust deeply, and keep your heart open to the miracles unfolding around you. As Ephesians 3:20 reminds us, "Now to him who is able to do immeasurably more than all we ask or imagine, trust that what's coming is far greater than anything you've dreamed of." Stay blessed, stay faithful, and remember, the best is yet to come. See you in the next video, Chosen One.